Set by the boys.
Question is, what are we doing about inflation? Like,
okay.
So I'm a teacher, and they're saying that, our money is coming on the back end from our pension. Like, we're not getting paid as much now, but when our pension, we finally retire, should be like a big, huge lump sum of money. But like with inflation, I'm like, what's that gonna be? So like, how do we account for our days going forward with inflation? Like, what are some things we could do to like combat that, or like, have some kind of alternative because it's happening.
Repeat that, or you repeat
This
it?
sounds like someone who realized how fucked we are. That's what that sounds like.
All right, but repeat what he said.
So he's saying inflation's really bad.
Yes.
He is paying into a pension. So
Right.
it's like a teacher or anyone with like a pension, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you get a defined pension. You get a defined amount of money that they pay you out of the pension.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to happen, he sounds young, like 20, 30 years from now, because inflation's so bad right now.
Mm-hmm.
How can he be okay 20 years from now, 30
Mm-hmm.
years from now? If inflation is this bad, is his pension going to be worth anything?
Mm-hmm.
So how can he combat that?
You want to go first, or should I go first?
I mean, I feel like this is where all the Bitcoin bros come in. And they're like, you got to buy Bitcoin, which I don't disagree with. But like,
Yeah, I was gonna say DraftKings.
DraftKings, yeah.
Use promo code GIL.
Yes.
You get $100 off.
Yes.
So
But you give your promo code so
I don't
you
have
get
a
the
promo
money.
code.
You're going to have one.
I lose quite a lot but I would love a promo code DraftKings.
Yes. DraftKings, reach out.
Yeah.
We're here. We'll take your money.
Yeah.
For sure.
But
bet bigger. That's
Honestly, you're always one gamble away from being a winner.
Yeah.
And never forget that.
Ain't
but
that the truth?
the old pension, doesn't that sound like you ever seen Popeye? Where he goes, I gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Yes.
That's the idea of a pension
Yes.
in today's world, where it's like, well, what's going to happen with Medicaid? What's going to happen with any of these programs?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's like you almost can't, like, I hate to say it's like you can't worry about something 30 years from now, but like the best you can do is like buy hard assets, buy gold, get the gold from the guy in Indonesia, right? Wherever that was taken from.
yeah.
Real estate, farmland, whatever. Buy like hard assets.
He's worried about like, oh, my money 30 years from now. Dude, I heard we're going to run out of clean drinking water in like a decade. We're going to be dead long before then.
Buy Dasani.
Yeah.
Buy the water springs.
Buy
mineral
the water
springs.
supply. That would be
Yes.
my advice. And when we come looking for you in some Mad Max Overlord, whatever that guy is, was it not Furiosa? What's the other guy?
I don't know.
You
his
know what
name.
I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Commodus or whatever their names
Yes,
are.
yeah.
Like when we come to you, you will be the Lord of Water. So
Buy something and start a crisis.
that's great. Actually,
That's what the evil people do.
that is true.
That's what evil people do is they buy shit and then they start a crisis.
There you go.
Yeah. So do that. Find a way to get ahead of the crisis that you started.
Buy a lot of baby oil. It seems to be trending at the moment.
That's like the opposite though.
What do you mean?
No one wants baby oil now.
I
because
think
I
I think since this has all happened, I think baby oil.
You think the sales of baby oil went up?
Sales of baby oil. I would be honest with you.
That's crazy.
I remember when I found out about Diddy having all this baby oil, I was like, man, I should have baby oil. I was like, I don't know. I might need a
That's
bottle.
crazy, bro.
I don't know.
That's insane.
I didn't know. So I'm just saying maybe you can create a crisis
Yeah.
with something that's going on in pop culture right now. But also,
Yes.
what did he say? How do we combat inflation?
How do we combat it? Well, we have $36 trillion in debt. So I don't really know.
Yeah, we is
Yeah.
that's the royal we. Like,
Yeah.
it's more like
Yeah.
a personal. How do you
Survive.
combat inflation?
The best practical advice: get a dual passport, marry into like a Nordic country, have a place to escape.
I was
know?
gonna say, start going on dates and then not paying. Just do the actress route. Become an actor.
Yeah.
Offer to take someone out and hit the old. Oh, I forgot my.
Yeah. Where is it?
Where's my card? Yeah,
Keys, wallet, watch.
yeah. Remember the
Wallet's
guy
gone.
that's like tapping his body?
Yeah.
Become that guy. Just start tapping yourself and being like, oh, I forgot mine.
Yeah.
That's a great way to combat inflation.
Yeah.
What's another great way? Where's ways you get the hacks? We already gave the free food.
Free food. Start a crisis.
Start a crisis. Is there anything else that you can do to combat inflation? I don't know. Change the. If you ever find the sticker gun out, sometimes that happens when you're at a food place. Just you can create your own price there.
Yeah. I was gonna say buy shit.
I'm trying to think of things he could do like today. Like today he goes out, I want to combat inflation. How would we do that?
Go into debt. That's not really going to help.
Declare bankruptcy? Okay, all right.
Well, what most people do is they go into debt and they put it in things and then they pay the debt later. Mortgage,
like Netflix,
house. Yeah, Netflix, whatever. Yeah. Could do that.
Steal everyone else's streaming services. If you're paying for streaming services, that's at least like, what, $50 a month?
Yeah.
You know? Date different women based on their streaming service.
Yeah.
And then, you know, have them add you to your...
Yeah.
Yeah. Or men if you have to.
I would say just... Also, you could just not worry about it. I know that sounds crazy, but if it worked for the past 40, 50 years, you can be like, oh, it'll work for me. And then, the next generation, who cares, right? That's what the boomers did, right? It's kind of working for them.
I mean, that's...
I'm not saying it's good.
I'm not... Listen, that's how I deal with any time I have chest problems.
Oh, you
I go,
kick the can.
Yeah, I go, oh, no, that's just from soda.
Yes.
I'm like, that's nothing. That's not... Let's just worry about that later on down the road. So...
That's the longshoreman.
That's angina. Yeah.
Angina?
That's chest pain.
That sounds really bad.
Yeah, it does.
That sounds, like an awful medical problem.
But no, it's just a thing. It's like, you have chest pain.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
We'll get it checked out.
No, that's for down the road. That's when my pension kicks in. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. Those are great solutions.
Yeah, honestly, we gave you like 3 or 4.
Just don't worry about it.
Good luck, buddy. Yeah.
We sound like the mob. Don't worry about it. You're going to be fine, kid.
Some of these are like, it's like a, you see the tsunami coming. It's like, what are you supposed to do?
Ride the wave.
Ride the wave.
Ride the wave,
Ride the wave. I like that.